Welcome back. This week, we have asked our panelists to single out their big winners and losers. Ron, what do you have for us?
You know, Wednesday of this week, the county commissioners voted unanimously, or at least agreed unanimously, to appoint Rob Slocum as the new county administrator for Washington County. I've watched Mr. Slocum over his career, watched how he's interacted with people from the private sector, from the public sector, from the different branches of government. I think we are in for a long bout of dealing with good economic development, good county government.
So you think he's going to do a good job?
I think he'll do an excellent job, and I think it's a winner. And I think also as we do move forward, that doesn't say Greg Murray didn't do a good job, because Greg Murray did a fantastic job.
Just look at our bond rating.
Yeah, but there are times that, well, you had a lot of past boards of county commissioners that help with that bond rating. That's not just signaled. No, I'm just saying that's not signaled out just by one. Losers, the American people's beginning to be losers in this whole thing. We need to get down to the nitty-gritty of governing at a federal level.
Amen.
There's too much that's going on that's totally not necessary.
Mm-hmm. You just stole my thunder, Ron.
Jim.
He just stole my thunder.
I'm sorry, you need another second to collect your thoughts?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
So my winner is Donald Trump, because unlike what we heard in the election cycle, that he paid no taxes, and by no I mean zero. How many times do we hear that? Well, lo and behold, his tax return gets leaked, and he paid almost $34 million in taxes out of $112 million. Well, that's a little less than 30%. I don't think that's no taxes. I'm not, my math is sometimes a little strained, but I don't think that's no taxes. So I think that he's the winner, because I think this is going to be much ado about nothing, at least on that year's tax return. And I agree with you, Ron. I think the losers are the American people. We have got to stop dealing with this minutia and escalating it in the news cycle to the point that it takes 3 and 4 days when we've got all these problems. The fact of the matter is, we do have 12 million immigrants in here, and in my mind, we shouldn't kick them all out. We should kick the ones out that are bad, that commit crimes, but we should find a way. We should be focusing our energy on the healthcare things, on the immigration things, on the job creation things, on the economy things, on how to make this country great again.
That could be a logo.
Good.
Yep. All wrapped up?
I'm wrapped up.
Okay.
That's all I got to say about shrimp.
For me, the loser would be Rachel Maddow. She has vindicated Geraldo Rivera in Al Capone's vault.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it started. The tweet started out. Oh, breaking news! Trump's tax returns. And my Facebook just lit up.
Yeah.
Okay. Trump's tax returns. I'm like, okay, who cares?
And then?
And then it became, well, no, we have 1 year of Trump's tax returns. And then it was, oh, well, we have just the 2 pages of his tax returns. And then when it was finally released, like, as you said, Jim, he had 38 million taxes. Comparative, I think it was about 25% of his,
Almost 30,
somewhere in there. And then when we compare him to what Comcast, which is the parent company of NBC, right. In their aggregate tax,
Barack
Obama, Bernie Sanders, who was at about half of what Trump paid in taxes, right, in percentages, not dollar-wise. Okay, I'm sorry. Can we just put the pen in the balloon and move forward?
Yeah, we won't.
And I think the winners, whether we like it or not, are all the channels that live off of news. Okay? People are tuning in, regardless of what side of the political spectrum they're on. They're tuning in. They're watching MSNBC, CNN, Fox. They're watching the regular news channels. My wife even said, hey, I watch C-SPAN for a little bit. I'm like, you watch C-SPAN? And the news channels are actually what's benefiting from this. The advertising dollars are going into those. And I see ads being run for people who Gorsuch for the Supreme Court or for one of the cabinet positions, the money that's going in. What kind of say do we have regarding the Supreme Court nominee? Listen, lobby the Senate to get off their duffs and do things, but the winners really have been the news stations in this whole political cycle that we've been in for 2 years. And for that, I'll close out with that. And up next, we're going to head over to Fast 5. Stay tuned.